Good morning, guys. I know it's a little bit early, but that's cool. I have been so excited about doing this product of the day. We're doing Circus Peanuts. And here's what's funny, I don't even like them, but I have been so excited to share with you guys what I've learned about these, and I've got a special surprise. So really excited. Jump on and join us. So Circus Peanuts, of course, have been around forever. We know this, okay? We get a lot of, what the heck are those? I hate those. I love those. Oh my gosh, my mom used to have those all the time, or my grandma. So I'm just going to tell you guys a few interesting things, and then we're going to get into something really fun about these, okay? So first of all, hold on. My family plays games every day, and we all share our results. So first of all, Circus Peanuts have been around since sometime in the 1800s, but they're not exactly sure when, okay? We can't find any like exact dates or where they came from or anything like that. But we're going to start with, well, interesting fact. I'm just going to start with this. It's hard to decide where there's so much to tell you guys about these things. First of all, a lot of people don't know this. We've played this game in our store for years now. What flavor is a circus peanut? And we did not know this until we were at our very first candy show, and somebody challenged us, and we were like, vanilla? You know, who knows? You know they're not orange, even though your mind goes to orange. You know they're not peanut. They're banana flavored, guys, and very few people can get that. And if you're thinking to yourself they are not banana flavored, I promise you, now that you know that, the moment you open that bag, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, that's banana flavor. And then when you taste it, it is so obvious when you know it. But when you don't know it and you eat this orange flavor, this orange candy that's shaped like a peanut, your mind will not let you go to banana. But I promise you, it's banana flavored. So what are they? Here's the basic answer for this. They're a marshmallow with too much corn syrup. That's how you make them. You make them, if I wanted to make them, I could. It's the exact same recipe as a marshmallow, exactly. Except you put way more corn syrup in it. And you whip it, the process is the same. It's just a marshmallow with extra corn syrup. So that's interesting because I love homemade marshmallows. I do not love circus peanuts, but then I got to thinking about it and I thought it's not the texture I have a problem with, it's the flavor. I cannot stand an artificial banana flavor. And if you're one that doesn't like an artificial banana flavor, you probably don't like circus peanuts. But that's what they are. So where'd the name come from? Why, right? They think that the orange color and the shape were simply a matter of catching people's eyes. Just, you know, hey, let's do this in orange. You know, we've got this orange coloring. Let's make it a fun shape. Nobody really knows why, but because of that, traveling circuses kind of grabbed hold of them. And that's actually where they gained popularity, was these traveling circuses had them as a fun candy, and they kind of became known as circus peanuts. Good morning, guys. They kind of became known as circus peanuts because of being associated with traveling circuses, which is kind of fun. So there was something else I was going to tell you guys. Give me 1 second. Let me think about this. There was something else. I'll think of it in a minute. Anyway, so here's what I found that I was like, really, when I found this. I found out that one of the very first Good Housekeeping recipes, Good Housekeeping magazine recipes, was get this, guys, circus peanut salad. I was like, what in the world? So let me back up a little bit there now that I've said this. I love a congealed salad. My mom makes the best congealed salad. It's pineapple flavored, and it's got, well, hers is just like walnuts, pineapples, and the Cool Whip gelatin mixture. I don't even know what flavor gelatin she uses, but man, I love a congealed salad. So I got to look into this circus peanut salad, and that's what it is. But it's made a little bit differently. So the congealed salads that I'm used to are spoon salads. You just spoon them out. They're kind of runny and kind of like a soft ice cream kind of thing. The circus peanut salad is orange gelatin, It is, in fact, I'm going to get real specific for y'all in case you want to go back and watch this and write this down. And by the way, I made it. Here it is. I made it. Okay, so this is the Circus Peanut Salad. So here's how it's made, in case you want to come back and watch this. You take 32, now I made a half recipe, okay? So I'm giving you the full recipe. I made this in a half. You take 32 circus peanuts. And I took my kitchen shears, good morning Buffy, and I cut them into like fourths. Throw them in a bowl and use a quarter of a cup of hot water. Put it in the bowl with them and throw them in the microwave. And it took me 2 cycles at about 30 seconds each to get them completely melted. And you've got to stir, even when they're completely melted, you've got to stir to get it completely smooth. Once it's smooth, or while that's happening even, you're going to take orange gelatin, a 6-ounce package of orange gelatin, which is the large one, and you're going to put 3/4 of a cup of water in your orange gelatin and get that dissolved real good. Now, once your peanuts, your circus peanuts are all melted down and smooth, and they're marshmallows, so they turn into like a marshmallow fluff. I did not know this till I tried it. And then you mix that into your gelatin mixture, and you add 16 ounces of crushed pineapple with the juice. So you've got your gelatin that's been dissolved, your melted down circus peanuts, and a can of crushed pineapple with the juice all together. Mix it all up, throw it in the fridge, and I checked mine every 10 minutes, and it took about 30 minutes for it to get like half set up, like almost set up. And then you take it before it's completely set up, when it's just getting to that, that stage, that thick, it's about to be chunks stage, you mix in a large container of Cool Whip. Just fold it in until it's completely mixed together. Then you put it into a buttered or greased pan. I used I did a half. I used an aluminum foil pan is what I used. You put it in that, and then just stick it in the fridge overnight, and it comes out like this. Now think about this for a minute. Bananas, oranges, pineapples. I thought I might actually like this thing. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not into the artificial banana flavor. When it was like at the semi setup stage, I tasted some and I was like, oh, I get the pineapple. I'm gonna love this. As it sets up, more of the banana comes through. So it's not my favorite thing, but here's the fun of this thing. This recipe has been around forever, and it's just been, they say since the 50s, it's just kind of got lost. Why not bring this back? Guys, it was so easy to make, so easy. And if you love banana, you also can take the concept of the recipe and change it up. So I was telling Erica this morning, her husband loves strawberry banana. I said, just change out the orange gelatin for strawberry. It doesn't have to be orange. You don't have to put the circus peanut on top. I did that because that's the way the picture is, so you don't have to do that. But how much fun would that be, guys? I just thought this is really an interesting thing to bring back this super old recipe from way back when that uses, I mean, it blew my mind when I found out you could actually make something with these things. So Circus Peanuts is our star of the day, our product of the day. We have them here. Ours are, in fact, I was gonna also show you this. Okay. I got gelatin. That's what the gelatin looks like when you, and by the way, it's not that I don't like it. I'm just not a super big fan of the artificial. I'll eat bananas, just not artificial banana. But a lot of people are like, what are those like? Now, this is one from our store. The moment ours get in, because we do order them in bulk, the moment they get here, like literally this is like one of those, we have certain products that are priority to do this. The moment these get here, everything else stops. Get the Circus Peanuts packaged, sealed. We double seal everything. So they go into packages like this, okay? So we've got the zipper on there, and then they're also, now, we have a new sealer now that actually makes a little bit different seal, but you can see that they've been sealed there too. And this is we do a thicker bag. The poly bags are pretty thick. So freshness is not gonna be a problem. I'm gonna show you this one, okay? So what do they look like inside? What are they like? They're soft, there you go. They break open that easy. Let me get that off of there, okay. And then they're just kind of spongy inside if you've never had one. They're just kind of spongy inside. So that's what a circus peanut is. So if you want to order these from us, I would love that. The large bag, like I showed you, this size bag is $15, guys, $15 for that. If you want a gold bag, they're right there. Those are the gold bags. Those are $3 from us if you want to get a gold bag. By the way, a gold bag is enough to do a half recipe with these things, okay? You're not going to have enough peanuts to put the peanuts on top of each piece. Thank you, Buffy. We try to keep them super fresh. I don't know, the more I taste this, the more I think I might like it. I love congealed salad. I love it. Guys, if you want something to take to your party, your summer parties, your family get-togethers, your family reunion, your church events, that is totally different, that you can actually have a little bit of fun explaining to people that this has been around. One of the first recipes in Good Housekeeping magazine, guys. You need to try this. Jump on our website, order you some Circus Peanuts today. I love sharing this stuff with you. I hope you guys are enjoying watching it. You guys have a great day, and I'll probably be back later doing something. Bye, guys.